Hello, music lovers and conversationalists. Welcome to the channel and welcome to a very special birthday greetings and wishes for two of the most distant members of the vinyl community. They haven't had birthdays um, within the next 2 weeks. The first one, their birthday was yesterday, August 20th, 1977, and the other one is coming up on September 5th, 1977. And as I said, these are the two most distant members of the vinyl community. And I thought it would be appropriate to salute them for their contributions to the vinyl community. And I'm talking about the Voyager 1 and Voyager 2 probes that, as I said, were launched within 2 weeks of each other. The first one was launched August 20th, 1977, and from Cape Canaveral, and that was Voyager 2 because it had to get out to the big gas giants such as Jupiter, Saturn, Neptune, Uranus, and the planetary alignment was perfect for the launch for Voyager 2. And Voyager 1, which is the most distant man-made craft, launched 2 weeks after on September 5th, also from Cape Canaveral. And as you know, there is a golden disc or a gold-plated record, if you will, on each of the craft, identical messages and greetings in 55 different languages. There's a bunch of music and sounds from nature from different countries and culture around the world. And I thought it would be an appropriate video to make them honorary members of the vinyl community. Even though they each have only one record on there, it is a hugely important record, as it is basically a time capsule for anyone finding humanity's lasting mark in the universe long after we're gone. And I have here a box set that, if you've watched my videos in the past, you may have seen me first present this box set. I think it might have been 2 years ago now, but this is the replica of what is currently on the Voyager 1 and 2 space probes traversing the universe right now. And as you can see on this side here, it has the instructions on how to play the record, and over here as well, and listed in binary code, you can see the stylus right here. And also down here in the corner, you have the map of the solar system, if you will, and where we're actually located. This is a box set that was put out by Ozma Records, and it's just an amazing work of art from the booklet that's inside, and I'll show you in a moment, and also the golden records themselves, or the replicas thereof. And the first record I'm going to show you is, as you can see, it's got some of the Voyager cameras on the back, and the gold colored vinyl to replicate the ones that are on the crafts right now. And the message that any alien species or civilization, if you will, that will someday find, or hopefully will someday come across the Voyager probes. The first message that they'll hear is this one here, and it says, hello from the children of the planet of Earth. And it's pretty powerful message to start off the album with. The album is full of, as I said, sights and sounds from nature and some of the greatest musical minds of all time. You have Mozart on there. I think he's one of his the contributions they picked from him was Queen of the Night from The Marriage of Figaro. You have the Brandenburg Concerto Number 2 on there from J.S. Bach, and many other songs. Lots of some blues tunes on there. You have Chuck Berry's Johnny B. Good, and just songs from around the world in different cultures. So it's really an amazing accomplishment. And here's a really nice image, photo, if you will, of the probe itself. And again on the back. And then we have one more record sleeve. And outer space has been kind of a hobby of mine. I'm not as big into it as say collecting vinyl records or anything like that, but I still enjoy watching an occasional video or going down a rabbit hole on YouTube. They also included a very cool turntable cover with the trajectories of Voyager 1 and 2 as they left the solar system. Both probes took many photos, a lot of famous photos over the years. Some of you may recall the famous family portrait which Voyager 1 took on, I believe it was April 14th of 1990, thereabouts. I think it was 1990. It was the last time it fired up its cameras, if you will, to conserve on power. And basically it took about 60 some odd photos or images, if you will, of what is now known as the family portrait. And it is Jupiter, Uranus, Saturn, and Venus, I think, of it. I feel like I'm missing one, but Neptune. And the pictures that you see, Mars was obscured by scattered sunlight, and Earth was too small from that particular angle at 3.5 roughly billion light years away. But then, speaking of Earth, it took one of the most famous pictures of Earth that is now known as the pale blue dot. So those are two things that Voyager 1 will definitely be remembered for, among many others. And Voyager 2 took many pictures of Neptune and the North and South Poles, Jupiter, and many of the other gas giants as well, before exiting the solar system. And the box set also came with a nice booklet here. The front cover, as you can see, is a rocket with the one of the spacecrafts in there, one of the Voyager probes, and the payload, if you will. And I'll share with you a few photos from here. But this is really must-have for any music lover and space fan. Some really cool pictures of Saturn and its rings. This is just a really lovely piece of work that they put together for this book, with this booklet here. And that's the picture of the disc that is currently on both crafts, Voyager 1 and 2. And hopefully the needle is in the turntable are well protected from any of the elements, so that way someone out there will find it someday and want to figure out what humanity had to say and what we were all about. There's a couple of the satellite dishes, I believe, that are used to communicate with the Deep Space Network that Voyager 1 and 2 used to communicate with us folks here back on Earth. And let's get a couple of more photos here. But this is just a really cool piece to have. As you can see on the right, I guess over here, there's the trajectory or the location of Earth in the solar system and where our sun is located. And basically the the message behind this is, or the thought behind this video is, if you could put a record or a compilation of music or greatest hits of music on a record and attach it to a spacecraft that would be traveling from Earth to eternity, if you will, what would you put on yours? I'd be curious to see down in the comments below, or in a video if you want to make one. I think obviously for me it would be a lot of blues tunes, definitely a lot of Elvis, and probably just a lot of my favorite. It would be a greatest hits of me, or my taste in music, I should say. Just something that would last a long time and have something that would be going beyond the stars. But enough rambling there. Here's a couple of cool pictures here of Earth, I believe, on the right, well, on this right, and a couple of other photos there. But I thought I'd take a few minutes and kind of make a somewhat of a tongue-in-cheek video about the Voyager probes, wishing them a happy birthday, and kind of tying it into a thread and seeing what you all would want to put on a record if you could put one on a probe that was going into space and representing your taste in music. Hope you're all doing well. Hope you're having an out of this world day, week, and month, if you will. And until the next time, Godspeed, Voyager, and keep flying on, and hopefully you will keep the goodness of humanity alive for many centuries and millennia to come. I'll see you all soon, and have a good rest of the week. Tomorrow's Friday. TGIF. Take care. Bye-bye.